So you are thinking about the Claude Architect certification. Your feed is full of hype, but what does it actually mean? Is it just another badge or a genuine career accelerator? In the next 10 minutes, we are cutting through the noise. I will break down exactly what this certification validates, who it is really for, and the concrete skills you need to prove. Let's get into it. You might think AI certifications are pointless. This one's shockingly different. But if it is not about crafting better prompts, what does being a Claude architect actually mean? What is the day-to-day work of someone with this skill set? Let's break down the specific, complex problems it trains you to solve. The key insight is that this shifts you from an AI user into a true AI builder. Think about building with Claude not as a conversation, but as an engineering discipline. You are designing the entire scaffolding, the logic, the integrations, and the safety protocols that allows AI to operate autonomously at scale. Your job is to make it reliable, secure, and effective without constant supervision. You are the one responsible for the system, not just the output. Think of most AI courses as teaching you how to ask the right questions of a master craftsman. Claude Architect certifies you as the master builder who designs the workshop itself. You are not just consulting the expert, you are constructing the entire environment that empowers them to execute complex work for hundreds of clients, flawlessly and without you. Forget everything you have heard about the Claude Architect exam. Listen. If your day involves designing complex reasoning pipelines or scaling high-stakes production systems with Claude, this is your blueprint. But if you are just casually experimenting, hold off. The depth here is immense. It's for professionals ready to architect the next generation of AI applications, not for those taking their first steps. Are you building something serious? Then this is your next move. But here's the critical warning: this certification targets a specific professional tier. You need real-world battle scars from integrating complex systems. If your experience is purely theoretical or limited to simple chatbots, you are not ready. The exam demands deep, applied architectural thinking. Attempting it without that foundation is a strategic misstep for your career right now. So, is this for you? The pattern clearly indicates elite professionals architecting for high-stakes decisions. We are talking about scaling entire enterprises, transforming business operations with AI. If that's your arena, this is your validation. But if you are optimizing single workflows or tinkering with APIs, your time is better spent gaining that depth first. Everyone's hyping this certification. Almost everyone gets it wrong. Think you can just make a few API calls. That's where architects separate themselves. How do you orchestrate Claude with databases, external APIs, and error handling, all while maintaining a clear, resilient flow? The exam tests if you can see the entire system, not just the parts. Are you designing for chaos? So you think robust architecture is just about handling errors? That's table stakes. The real test is designing systems that do not just survive failures, but actively turn them into strategic advantages, controlling costs without sacrificing user trust. Can your system degrade gracefully and still deliver core value? That's the architect's mindset the exam demands. Now, that word mitigating is the key. It is not about eradicating risk, that's impossible. The true architecture challenge is in the prioritization. Which risks are existential? You design for containment, not perfection, establishing layered defenses so a failure in one component cannot cascade into a complete breach of trust or a catastrophic data leak. Claude certification. Here's the blunt truth nobody is telling you. Let's be clear, your real challenge is architectural thinking, not clever prompting. The certification demands you design robust systems, structuring knowledge, managing state, ensuring reliability under load. Anyone can write a prompt, but can you build a solution that scales and handles failure? That's the hard part, and that's what separates professionals from hobbyists. Let's zoom in on that phrase, effectively. That's the real monster hiding in plain sight. Anyone can write a prompt or patch some code. But designing a system where state, context, and async flows cooperate perfectly under real-world pressure? That demands a ruthless, logical precision most never achieve. That's the actual certification hurdle. Now, the hard truth, anyone can list trade-offs. The certification demands you weigh them. Is speed worth a potential edge case failure tomorrow? Does robustness overcomplicate today's deliverable? Your judgment in that moment, not theoretical knowledge, is what passes or fails you. This exam tests your instinct under pressure. Forget everything you have heard about this elite AI certification. This certification isn't for every developer. But if your role demands designing enterprise-grade AI solutions with Claude, it's definitive proof. The key insight is it validates your ability to translate complex business needs into secure, scalable architecture. Think of it as the technical blueprint expertise that separates a prompt engineer from a true AI architect. To put it in perspective, it is the difference between someone who can follow a cooking recipe and a master chef who designs the entire restaurant's menu and kitchen workflow. The certification proves you can build the kitchen itself, not just follow the instructions. That's the level of strategic capability it certifies. But here's the real warning, this isn't for everyone. The investment is significant, and if you are looking for a basic skill check, this is overkill. This credential is designed to separate strategic builders from tactical implementers. Only pursue it if you are ready to architect systems, not just operate them. Misjudge that, and you waste both time and money. The Claude Architect certification is a technical credential for building production AI systems, not just writing prompts. It validates deep, practical skills in system design, reliability, and security around the Claude API. Its value is highly dependent on your specific career path in AI engineering and development. If you are planning your next steps in AI development, check the description for the official exam guide to review the detailed objectives.